Hello everyone, I am the Shardy Gamer, and in this video I'll do as I promised by doing 10 current WWE superstars who I reckon will be in the Hall of Fame once they retire. So I'm doing this list based on, really, if a superstar was to retire today, they would still end up in the Hall of Fame. So you get to check out the 5 superstars who I didn't think would end up in the WWE Hall of Fame. The link to that video will be in the description below, or maybe the comments if I can be bothered. But anyway, let's get this show on the road. So in at number 10, I put Mickie James. So Mickie James pretty much was one of the best workers and pretty much one of the few women who could wrestle in pretty much from the mid-2000s to about 2014-ish. Wait, no, she was released in about I don't know, she was released sometime in there. Didn't quite do my homework. When do I ever do my homework? So yeah, she was pretty much one of the best workers in that time, and pretty much one of the very few, excuse me, women who could actually wrestle in that time, and plus she's even been recently brought back after her match with Asuka. Asuka's gonna kill you. Asuka's gonna kill you. Yeah, that. So yeah, I believe that she'll end up in the Hall of Fame because of how much of a good worker she's been, and yeah. In at number 9, I put The Miz. Name one better heel that is going on right now than The Miz. Out of the way. Didn't think so. So, yeah, pretty much, Miz has gone from a tough enough guy who lost to Daniel Puder to one of the best heels going in WWE today, or probably even in WWE full stop, and is pretty much made the Intercontinental Championship important again, and hopefully Roman Reigns doesn't fuck it up like he did in a way with the United States Championship, but that's to be confirmed. Number 8, I put Randy Orton. Of course, Randy Orton, youngest world champion in history. Yeah, multiple time world champion, Intercontinental champion. Don't think he's been a tag team champion. He might have not, I don't know. Money in the Bank winner. And pretty much was one half to what created the Authority stable. And yeah, pretty much by them stats alone, plus multiple time Royal Rumble winner, it's pretty much guaranteed, I reckon, that Randy Orton will be in the Hall of Fame in about 5-10 years time. We'll see though. In at number 7, I put AJ Styles. So compared to the other wrestlers in this list, AJ Styles has nowhere near been in WWE as much. But pretty much on what he's done since joining the WWE, or re-signing with the WWE, he actually was in the WWE for a short period of time before the Royal Rumble. So yeah, he pretty much just made one great match after another. I mean, his rivalry with Chris Jericho, even the match recently with Brock Lesnar, he pretty much made the Beast human in that match. So pretty much by work, life, and matches alone, and plus with AJ Styles saying that he plans to retire in a couple of years. I think I recently came across that. So I reckon AJ Styles probably in the Hall of Fame probably about 4 or 5 years. Who's really AJ Styles should end up in there because he's been one of the best. In at number 6. Yeah, number 6, I put the Hardy Boys. So not as individuals. Because I believe that, well, Jeff Hardy's did okay as a solo competitor. I mean, he won the World Heavyweight Championship and WWE Championship. But Matt, on the other hand, unless he's broken / woken / whatever you want to call it, madman gimmick, unless that works out, I highly doubt they'll put him on his own. However, when they've been together, they are pretty much one of the most popular tag teams in WWE history, and multiple time tag team championships. And yeah, just hear the pop they got when they returned at WrestleMania. That was just mind blowing and ear popping on how loud that was. So as individuals, they probably won't end up in the Hall of Fame because, also with Jeff, his in the past, his issues with the wellness policy, so they probably won't end up on their own, but together they should end up in the WWE Hall of Fame as a tag team. In at number 5, I put Chris Jericho. So of course, let's go back to 1998-99, about there. Eric Bischoff or Chris Jericho made the jump from WCW to WWF, as it was at the time. So apart from, of course, we all remember Eric Bischoff getting rid of Stone Cold Steve Austin because he didn't think that'll work. That was probably his biggest mistake. I reckon him letting Chris Jericho leave to WWF was his second biggest mistake. Because pretty much since then, you could go all day through Chris Jericho's accomplishments. WWE Tag Team, Undisputed Tag Team Championships, WWE Championships, World Heavyweight Championships, Intercontinental Championships, United States Championships, European Championships, Undisputed Championships. He pretty much babbled about that one every single week for about 5 years at one stage, I think. Yeah, the list just seems to go on and on and on and on and on and on and on with Chris Jericho. Plus, he even invented the Money in the Bank Championship match. So, and plus, great matches from Chris Jericho. Even his matches with Kevin Owens, and lately, well, with Chris Jericho having the tour with his band Fozzy. Lately, I reckon Chris Jericho won't be around for much longer. He'll probably be about 2, maybe 3 years as part-timer, if he's not a part-timer already. Excuse me. But I reckon once Chris Jericho chooses to retire, he'll end up in the WWE Hall of Fame. In at number 4, I put Triple H. Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. What a change that has been. He's gone from an uptight blue blood asshole to a cerebral assassin, ass-kicking, sledgehammer-swinging asshole. To a corporate, asshole. Suppose sometimes things never change. So yeah, pretty much since about 1999, 2000 to about 2006, 7, that was pretty much a time where Triple H slash the yeah, I can't remember the name of the stable he was with. I'm pretty sure, I swear he was with the stable in that time. And then, yeah, well, true fact, Triple H at one stage was nearly going to join the NWO, but then that went when Kevin Nash blew his quad for about the 67th time, and then Scott Hall was released, so there wasn't really any NWO members left, so that plan was ditched. So Triple H, just on his own, a 12, 13-time world champion, somewhere around there, Royal Rumble winner, Intercontinental champion, tag team champion, and like with Chris Jericho, his list could just go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. And plus, not to mention, he's the son-in-law of the CEO, no, not CEO, chairman. He's the CEO. I'll get it eventually. And so, yeah, Triple H should end up in the Hall of Fame in a few years. Number 3. I put The Undertaker. Now, before you go in the comments saying, The Undertaker retired, The Undertaker's retired, Roman Reigns retired, The Undertaker, you dumbass. Well, you smartasses. Well, it's 2 reasons. Number 1, Undertaker has competed in at least one match in the past 12 months. That effectively makes him eligible for this list. Number 2, he has not officially retired. Until he announces his retirement, I am not going to consider that The Undertaker is retired. I know that's going to be controversial to most people, but I'm going to say Undertaker is not retired yet. Until probably about 25th anniversary of Raw. That's probably when he's going to retire. So, really, he's pretty much been loyal to WWF since he was first debuted in about 1990, about, it was the 90s sometime, or 8, maybe it's the 80s, I don't know, my mind's dead today. So, yeah, and of course, WWE Championship reigns, World Heavyweight Championship reigns, Royal Rumble winner, and plus, not to mention, having the biggest and most important streak in professional wrestling, with his WrestleMania streak of 21 consecutive wins. And then WWE had to ruin it. So, yeah, I reckon Undertaker will end up in the WWE Hall of Fame. If not this year, next year. If he has officially retired. In at number 2, I put John Cena. A boy who went from a rapper to being the top guy in the company for a good 10, 11 years, 12 years. In fact, in a way, he's probably still the WWE's top guy, although he very rarely shows up anymore because of movie commitments. Ha ha ha. Isn't karma a bitch, John? So, he pretty much he's been a WWE champion, World Heavyweight champion, World Tag Team champion, not Intercontinental champion, United States champion. He hasn't been Intercontinental champion yet. Probably Money in the Bank winner. I'll probably mention this, but Royal Rumble winner. So, and pretty much being the top guy in the company for a good 10, 11, 12 years, burying people, especially the Nexus. That really did not work out. And really just being the top guy in the company, he's bound to end up in the Hall of Fame whenever he retires. Onto honorable mentions. I put, firstly, Paul Heyman. So pretty much to name one of the better, he's probably the only manager that we really when you think of the managers that are around today, Paul Heyman's probably the first guy who pops in the mind. I mean, how many other managers are there? Yeah, no other managers really pop to mind. There's only, apart from Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel for the Miz Taraj rather, apart from that, but yeah, it's just been Paul Heyman. And plus, not to mention, he's been a really good mastermind of the wrestling. I mean, ECW. Just look at how well that went. And yeah, unfortunately, well, I'm not sure whether or not he'll end up in the Hall of Fame because I don't think WWE will let him have free speech because if you look through the years, Paul Heyman has dropped a lot of pipe bombs on the WWE in the past, so they're probably not going to put him in the Hall of Fame and let him risk it. And the other honorable mention is Daniel Bryan. So, Daniel Bryan is really of course he should get in for his wrestling ability, but apparently since WWE won't let him wrestle anymore because of his history of concussions, he's apparently been really just giving 0 Fs about the company, apparently. And he's been saying that when his contract expires, he'll go wrestle elsewhere. So I reckon if it is a very bad exit, like a Cody Rhodes type exit or a Neville type exit, if Neville does go, they probably won't put him in the Hall of Fame. It really depends on how this contract situation goes. And now, number 1, you're probably thinking, who is more worthy of being in the Hall of Fame than John Cena, The Undertaker, and Triple H? Well, of course, it's gotta be Kurt Hawkins. I mean, who has a better streak in wrestling than Kurt Hawkins? Oh wait, there's Asuka. Well, still, it's gotta be Kurt Hawkins. Kurt Hawkins has surely gotta be number 1 on this list. He's bound to end up in the Hall of Fame just for that losing streak. You guys won't let me have fun, will you? It's not Kurt Hawkins. No, it's gonna be James Ellsworth because he's been released. It's, of course, the whole McMahon family. So, that's what I mean by the McMahon family. It would be Vince, Stephanie, Shane, maybe Linda. She's probably the only one who I'm not really sure about because Linda's kind of been doing behind the scenes work nowadays. She doesn't really do, and plus she's been pursuing she's in with Donald Trump, so she hasn't really been in WWE anymore, so she's probably the only one who won't get in. But Vince, the really chairman of the board, of course he's gonna end up in there. He created WrestleMania. He's really, and all the other pay-per-views, including Great Balls of Fire, that was the best pay-per-view of them all. So, yeah, and Stephanie, she's gotta end up in there, just for her heelish abilities, and really how much of a heel she's been. Especially the past few years, she's gone from short dress, skinny wearing, big boobs. I'm sorry, I'm a male. Skank, I suppose, and spoiled brat, to being a still an alright looking, well, she's a mother, so mum dressing, yeah, and being a real heel. And of course, Shane, he just likes jumping off things. It must be part of his contract, or fine print of his contract. Every match, yes, Shane. I can just imagine the meeting between Shane and Vince. Ah, hi, father. Hello, Shane. Ah, I see you got a new contract. Yes, here you are, Shane. Sign the contract. Okay, father. Oh no, it says here, in the fine print, number 3.5.2 in my contract, it says every match I have to do a death-defying stunt, I nearly kill myself. Yes, Shane, because I don't like you. We never did, and we never will. Gee, thanks, father. I suppose I suppose I'll show myself the door. Here's the contract. Okay, Shane. See you later. Oh, God. I've really lost it. So, yeah, of course. McMahon's, they've got to end up in there. At the top of the wrestling industry, they've got to end up in it. So, yeah, that pretty much wraps up this video. Like I said, the wrestlers who I haven't put in, because I don't think they'll end up in there if they were to retire right now. They wouldn't end up in there. So yeah, like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Shardy Gamer. Thank you all for watching. See you all in the next video.